My name is Barbara Krause. I'm a resident of Cranford. I have something I would like to share with you. If it is okay, could I give it to the clerk?
Yes, absolutely.
Here's one copy for myself. Okay. Good evening, freeholders. As I said, my name is Barbara Krause. The reason I am here this evening, and there is in your packet the letter that I'm going to read, and also some photographs that I will refer to, and also some supplementary material on a topic that I'm going to address. And that is the mature landmark trees in Union County parks. And there are the 2 pages of photographs enclosed. As a current 10-year appointed member of the Cranford Township Tree Advisory Board, it is recognized that our treasured trees are my deep concern. Recently, I have observed landmark or historic trees that stand in Union County parks located in Cranford. I am aware these trees are not the responsibility of the Cranford Tree Advisory Board. However, as a Union County resident, they are my legitimate issue. In Sperry Park, number 1. During the reconstruction of Sperry Park about 3 or 4 years ago, I spoke at this freeholder board to voice my complaint over the way that the contractor, under supervision of the county, was not following proper tree protection policies regarding the 200-year-old or more sycamore tree on the eastern bank of the Rollway River. As you know, this park was the location of General George Washington's Canton troops during the American Revolution. That young sycamore could well have been witness to that event. Today, it has stood as a sentinel towering over the park and the river. In the faulty design of that park, the newly constructed blacktop path was positioned about a foot from the base of the tree. In addition, I observed heavy construction equipment, excavation equipment, constantly passing back and forth adjacent to the tree for weeks, compacting the roots and soil. And this situation is addressed in the material I have given you from the University of Colorado and another university. This equipment constantly passed back and forth adjacent to the tree for weeks, compacting the roots and soil. This is what I had come to the freeholder board a few years ago. It is shameful that in your plans there was abundant area to relocate the path sufficiently away from the tree, but that was not done. There are professional formulas for best management practices to preserve tree health during construction, which is in that material that I gave you. You're invited to Google guidelines for tree management in construction area to sample the vast data put forth from reputable sources. The result is that, as expected, when a tree is abused and neglected, this beautiful tree is now in decline and dying. It is putting out small, new growth, but the tree needs an independent, qualified professional to evaluate and advise this county on its future. Then, secondly, McConnell Park. A second landmark tree is located in the center of this park on the horseshoe turn of the Rollway River on Eastman Street. Again, this magnificent tulip tree is the jewel of the park, but it has sustained years of scraping and abuse of its bark at the base by close-cutting maintenance equipment and other projects in the park. This continued bark degradation can lead to insect and disease infestation. The tree deserves identification and protection. These trees have bravely and steadfastly withstood decades of hurricanes, floods, and wars, but they cannot withstand the abuse and neglect of man. The third tree is Nomahegan Park, an immense sycamore on the eastern bank of the lake off Park Drive was endangered during the revision work done about the lake 2 years ago. Orange construction fencing was not adequately placed away from the tree while construction equipment rolled around it for weeks, and again, that's in the material I have given to you. This tree forms the centerpiece of that portion of the lake and deserves proper protection of its roots and soil by the contractor and county. Adequate tree protection measures, which is fencing out to the farthest limb distance, written into contracts can prevent problems. You, the freeholders, may be connected to us, as your theme says, but you are not connected to your park's trees. I suggest that a portion last sentence, I suggest that a portion of the abundant taxes that you collect for the Open Space and Recreation Fund be allotted to our neglected parks and trees,
Thank you very much.
and that you retain the proper professionals to
I'll
prepare.
certainly take a look into this and look into
The idea is to try to get
Thank you very much.
to
We have
get
to move on
a
to the next
plan
speaker.
to protect.
Anyone else
these
wishing to
trees.
speak on any governmental issue?
Thank you.
Thank you very much.